feel like I've read.
I feel like even on the news reports, everyone is getting so upset because of y'all saying that I violently attacked a preschool teacher.
You did.
They're like, I know, but I don't comment on that.
All right, I'm publisher Greg Rickabaugh with the Jail Report, and I've got several interesting updates in the Kasey Brooks case that you won't want to miss. And stick around to hear more of my exclusive interview with Kasey, where I ask her directly about the criminal accusations of battery. Now, I've also got comments from the teacher's attorney, as well as news about how the community is taking out their anger on the teacher's business. But first, Kasey has now exceeded her $25,000 goal for legal fees on a GoFundMe page. Now, this is Sunday, September 12th, and it's exceeded $30,000 at this point. And she's even got more since many people sent her donations directly through Venmo and Cash App. On her GoFundMe page, she comments on last week's court appearance where she was ordered to avoid any contact with the teacher, June Barrow, or the family. Let's take a look at that right after I asked you to please make sure and subscribe to our channel and also hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos in the case. Of course, we've told you about June Barrow. She is the teacher at St. Teresa of Avila Catholic Church in Grovetown who sustained a swollen face and bite to the thumb in the assault on September 1st. Brooks' account went viral when she said she watched video of the teacher mishandling and abusing her nonverbal 2-year-old son Hatcher for 3 hours. Now the sheriff's office is reviewing that tape, and they should make a decision soon on whether to charge the teacher. But let's look at what Kasey said about the accusations against her of harassment on her GoFundMe page. She updated this on September 9th, and she said that on Saturday evening, on September 4th, we were served paperwork for a hearing at 9 a.m. on September 7th, stating the defendant was granted bond. The bond contained no special conditions or restrictions. Between September 1st and September 2nd, the defendant, saying Kasey, has contacted the teacher's husband in a harassing manner, has made derogatory social media posts, and has solicited others to also contact the victim. Here's what Kasey says. Despite the holiday weekend, we were able to obtain all of our phone records proving that I have not contacted anyone, nor would I be stupid enough to do so, regardless of whether or not it were court ordered. Her attorney tried to argue my social media post, but I have not once mentioned any names nor encouraged anyone to contact the family. Her lawyer had zero proof of any of these accusations. My attorney agreed to the no contact order to be put in place because it is standard in these types of cases, and frankly, I have no desire to even look at any of them. This is uncharted territory for me. My number one priority is getting justice for Hatcher. This story has blown up far beyond anything I ever imagined or intended, and my inbox has been flooded with messages from parents who have been in similar situations. Kasey also says, I want you all to know that even though I may not respond to every message, I hear you, I see you, and we are all asking for change. Okay, so now the teacher's attorney, Jack Long, I spoke with him last week, and he said that the community's rush to defend Kasey is a bit reckless. That's according to him. Attorney Jack Long said it was short-sighted to form an opinion without being shown any evidence. He also suggested that some social media comments border on slander and harassment of his client. Long released church video showing Brooks' assault on his 61-year-old client to the Augusta Press and also to Channel 12. Now, the video was so violent that YouTube has now taken it down. But the attorney described it as, quote, an enraged attack by a woman who is swinging to the point where she has her shirt ripped off in the process. That's his quote. So let's take a look exactly what the attorney said here. Quote, I find it shocking that people would go out on such a limb to publicly voice an opinion as fact without being presented any evidence other than the statement of a woman who has pending violent criminal charges. Again, that's Attorney Jack Long representing the teacher, June Barrow. Still, the attorney says there are unanswered questions. Long says people should be asking why Kasey was at the church looking at video in the first place. I did ask Kasey that, and she said she would have to talk to her attorney before answering that. But according to Jack Long, it was not because her child showed any signs of abuse. She had multiple meetings with administrators at the program about her child. This was not the first such meeting. So there you go. Now, meanwhile, a business run by the Barrow family has come under assault by those who believe Kasey's account. A post on Reddit and other social media sites identified the business, and now there are 6 negative reviews with a 1-star rating, the lowest possible. I just wanted to give you kind of a highlight of one of them. It says, likes to beat children with disabilities, do not recommend, highly beatable pricing. If you do not want them to beat the hell out of your budget, look elsewhere. So that was from one bad review on that business. Now, when someone made a positive comment 2 days ago, the owner, identified as Jeff Barrow, replied this way. He said, "Thank you for the kind words during this time of cancel culture and evil. It has and will always be providing products and services commensurate with your comments." Again, that was from Jeff Barrow. So finally, I wanted to play you my extended phone interview I did on September 3rd with Kasey, where she mentioned that she didn't agree with those who took issue with the jail report and Augusta Crime's original headline, which said, preschool mom violently assaults teacher at Catholic school in Grovetown. And let's take a look at that actually as it appears on the page. That was our story right there, where almost immediately in the second paragraph we said, see the suspect's side of the story below, and then we ran it verbatim what she said, and that is the story that took off like wildfire and has now gained actual national attention in the case. It's really been explosive. It's been on Fox News and other sites and things like that. But here is my extended interview with Kasey, and you can hear from her own mouth when I ask her about these criminal charges, and she reacts to our headline. I just wanted to share that with people, and I know I've never had a story like this where people have so turned on.
Me neither. I didn't expect it at
all. On the alleged victim. You know, people have like basically taken the suspect's side so forcefully and dramatically.
I know. I just don't want things to be able to be twisted and turned and used against me, you know, so I don't want that part left out, because it truly, I do understand it from a media aspect, and like, it's to capture people's attention, you know, and then they open the article and they read it and they see. But I just didn't want, y'all got a lot of backlash, and I just wanted to clear that with you, that I wasn't upset with you about that.
What was the backlash? I feel like I've read.
I feel like even on the news reports, everyone is getting so upset because of y'all saying that I violently attacked a preschool teacher.
You did.
They're like, I know, but I don't comment on that. I didn't violently attack a preschool teacher.
I mean, they don't charge battery on somebody if you just hit her lightly. That's simple battery. Battery is accusing you of sending her to the hospital with a swollen face and a bite to the thumb. That's battery, and you repeatedly hit her, and they could not get you off of her. That's violent. And
I have no.
I mean, I understand that. I'm saying though, I don't feel like our caption, and you did not deny that you hit her. You just said it was justified, and it seemed like 99% of people.
I've made no comments about hitting her. I've said nothing of any of that sort.
No, I totally understand that, and I'm not getting you, but all I'm saying is I feel like our summary is justifiable because it wasn't nonviolent. It was so violent that they had to have 2 people to come in there to pull you off of her.
And I'm saying that from a media aspect, I understand that. Is what I was. Yeah, I didn't. I also got on the news outlets because I'm not speaking. I'm not even commenting. I'm not responding to any of the news outlets messaging me. Yeah. Because for obvious reasons, but well, I get it, and I can leave it at that. Do you want me to, and it's totally okay either way, it seems like your Facebook page is open. Do you want me to share a photo of Hatcher or not? I mean, I don't care. That's completely, that doesn't... Why don't you send me the photo that you would prefer us to use and share and show this beautiful child of yours? I've got two girls of my own. We literally walked into the restaurant. No, do that and send it to me when you can. That's perfect. If you, when I say we've been balls to the wall, we haven't ate today, so. No, go eat, and thank you for calling me back. Yeah, no, thank you, and thanks for, Sure.
I respect her conversation. Like, thanks for everything, for real.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, so that is our update for this on the Kasey Brooks case. Again, looking to see what the Sheriff's Office says next week after their review of the video from the classroom of the interactions with the teacher, since Kasey says that she suspects they mishandled, and she actually saw a video of the teacher mishandling Hatcher. But anyway, for more of our interview with the teacher's attorney, make sure to check out this week's issue of the Jail Report, available in the Augusta Aiken stores for download at thejailreport.com. That's all we have for today. Have a great day.